So, so, since I keep forgetting to write down the recipe, I think I'll just record me making my little quinoa dish. This should solve any confusion. Let's go through the ingredients here. So we have a couple cans of diced tomatoes. I like the spicy ones, or the ones already with flavor, and I like them pre-diced because, well, that saves me time and energy and work. I also use some salsa, and then some other spices. This particular hot sauce I really like. It works very well. It's very tasty, and it's really inexpensive, but it's pretty cool. Sriracha, hot chili sauce. Don't put much in because the kids don't like it horribly hot. And then, of course, your chili powder. And, well, this is Japanese chili stuff. Usually put it in soup. And maybe some paprika. And, of course, quinoa. Now, I take it out of the bag and put it in a container just because it's easier to store in the cupboard. And it doesn't tend to spill all over the place. Alright, so let's go through putting it all together. Yeah. First, let's put the tomatoes into the pot. I'm using a pot. Usually I use the frying pan, but I also usually fry up some hamburger to start with. But this time, because last time we didn't have any hamburger, so I realized, hey, we don't have hamburger, and it works pretty good without it. So why use it? So in some ways, this is even vegetarian. Ooh, coupon. Coupons are good. Okay, that's in, and now let's turn it up a little bit. Get it warming up. We'll go up to 4, and then we'll add some salsa. So, there we go. 3/4 of a cup of salsa. I think it's 3/4. Yeah. All right. Not just for chips anymore. Okay, it's a little bit more than 3/4 of a cup. That's okay. It's cooking. It's an art. It's not a science. It's also tasty. Okay, and now some of the hot sauce. So we'll get it shaken up. Yeah, this is awesome scientific measuring. Here we go. And we don't want too much because the salsa was pretty spicy, so that should be enough. Usually the chili I just toss in, but oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, here's a ½ teaspoon. Oh, nice big lump. There you go. Not. I think that's all I'll put into that. Just because everything else is so spicy. And let's try some of the other stuff. So, some paprika. I'd say for color, but everything's pretty red here. Maybe because it adds a bit of a different flavor. And some of this stuff. Let's do... Oh, look. Yeah. That'll be good. And now, let's stir it up. Now, to take advantage of all this sloppy liquid, that's what the quinoa is going to cook in. So, I always have to reread the directions on the quinoa. I do know that you boil it for 15 minutes, then let it stand for 12. Oh, backwards. Heat for 12 minutes, and then let sit for 15. That's in 2 cups of water. So that's just for 1 cup of quinoa, so that's what I'll add to this. Cup. Ooh, quinoa. Yeah, Dana, everyone's going to want to hear about that.
Especially during a cooking video. Zombies and demon eyes.
And boop. Usually sticks to the cup due to static charge. Woohoo! Alright. Let's stir this in. So really this does come out as very vegetarian, I do believe. Unless there's like some other meat stuff I'm not aware of in the cans of tomatoes and stuff. I think mostly that's the most noxious thing in there appears to be the sugar they seem to add to diced tomatoes. I suppose if you dice it yourself it'll get rid of the sugar. And now that it's all stirred up, go. Stand that in the handle. And yeah, I think I'll cover it and go have tea. And ooh, start to bubble. So we have set the timer for about 20 minutes. And then we'll have a check on it when it's done. Okay. Ooh. Hot, hot. Starting to look pretty good. And now we'll let it sit for a little longer. Okay, it's sat for about another 15 minutes or so. Ooh. And as you see, most of the moisture has been sucked up by the quinoa. And ta-da! We usually just eat it in a bowl. And the kids like it, so there you go. Quinoa surprise. Oh, as well, when we actually serve it, we will often put in creme sucre. Well, sour cream. Yeah, it kind of takes it away from being vegetarian, but it actually cuts the heat down quite a bit. So just put a glob or two of that in there if it's too spicy for you. It helps cut the heat down and gives a little bit of fat content. If you kind of could use some balance is always nice. Anyway, that is basically how the dish comes out. You know, just it's actually really tasty. I know it doesn't look like it, but it really is tasty. Give it a try.